You like Trump? Good girl. You like Biden? Come on, man. We cheated. Alright, back on G-Man's amp. This, I glued a piece of phenolic to it, put the heat shrink tubing around it. I think it looks better than zip ties. Just saying. Pretty much anything looks better than zip ties, I think. Hey, booby. Yeah, I got some pretty fingernails. What the hell? Gold. Ah. Well. that'll probably have to be adjusted. So I'm pretty sure of it. Alright, I'll be back. Alright, good evening. We're back on this 2-drive and 8. I had to put a line section on the back because I had to pull it apart. I had a different thing on the back of it. See, with a line section, you can't pull these apart. You can't separate them and put this metal in between here and there. You know, this would be the back of it, but you can't put that in between there and there. It creates a void in between the pin and what goes in there. So you can't do that. You got to keep this. You got to, which this has got a plate on it to mount it down like that. It's got 2 brackets on it, but it normally don't come with that bracket on it. So the way you do that, you got to mount your 4 holes. These are bigger than a regular SO239. They're bigger than that one. The bolt holes are actually 8s instead of 6s. 8 by 32. So yeah, this it has to work a little different. But I took I was going to put this on the back. It was what I had on the back of it, and he could screw the line section to the back of it like this, but he didn't want it like that. He wanted it more rigid, and I understand what he's talking about. It is kind of flimsy. That's holding it there, and this way is perfectly fine too. But this was a Type N connector. This was the Type N like this, and I took the Dremel tool and trimmed that off around through there, and stuck it through the case like this, and then this that goes up against the line section, and then this is bolted to that. As you can see up through there, it's bolted to that. This is solid brass, copper, stock, which this ain't quite as wide. It's a piece like this. This is a little bit narrower than that, so this is actually 5/8 wide, and this is 1/2 inch wide. And I got solid copper plate down here, and another piece of plate that goes up on inside that. So this sits in here up like this, and then I got a plate up underneath it, which is copper, and then another plate that makes the transition on out. You kind of see it there. You kind of see it there. But this is the amplifier. I hadn't got the, this is going to be sideband capable. It looks like it's sticking down in there, but it's not. It's actually up here. This is going to have sideband on it. I got a lot more parts gotta go in it. And that will be for tomorrow to get done. After this, I got one more 8-pill, which has been started. That one has been a long time coming. I should have had it done, but it's always been something come along to get me off of that. I've been through it so many times, and I think lightning done crystallized something in it. If I ain't mistaken, it was hit by lightning. Something happened to it, but it just don't want to act right. I done been through it 3 or 4 different times, don't want to act right. Come on, Lulu. Now let move in. Speak. Well, this is this running. So tuning tube, relay. It's 3-pole relay. 3-pole relay. It's got a stud on the back end. I like to put wires on them, but this one just ain't got enough room. By the time I run the wires in, running around, I done took up the space for what I need. I could run them in and come up through here with them, but I trim the thing back. That's what's gonna have to deal with. But all right, you see the amp clamp here? This is on the antenna, 2500 watt slug, but you ain't seeing that. You're just looking at the amp clamp right now. Oh, hello. It's about 125, 130. I think that's what that was, watching the camera. Oh, hello. Yeah, 24. Alright. Now this ain't done, this is just the it's Class C. I gotta bias it. 5 watt slug in reverse, we'll see how it changes by the time I bias it. This 2500 watt slug, let me get that in the field. 2500 watt slug here, this is in peak. Reflect, the thing looks really good. Audio. So, a 1/2 watt. And it's putting out 1800, 17, 1800. Hello. Yeah. So man, hello. Audio. Hello. The deck in about one. Let's see. Deck in exactly 1 watt. Radio's deck in exactly 1 watt. And that 1 watt, let's see, turn the power off. 50 watt, let's see. 50 watt slug. Look at this meter, it's gonna be RMS. Hello. 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 About 4 RMS. Let's see. I don't forgot what radio he says he's gonna run on this thing. 50-watt slug, peak. Oh, hello. A little over 35. Is that 35? Hello. About 32 on that slug there. RMS, I think it's about 7 or 8. Hello. Actually, it's about 5. But that's on that. 5,000 watt slug. RMS. So you're reading that middle scale. That's 1,000, 2,000, 3,000, 4,000, 5,000. Oh, audio. So about 750 on that slug. Peak. Oh, same thing, about 17, 1800. Take that one out. 2,500. So you're reading that top scale. 1,000, 1,500, 1,800. Oh, yep. RMS on that one. Hello, audio. So that's what you got before bison. That's why I normally tune them out. And it turned out really good. I think it's decently, I think it's real damn good. So it's a power wire run up underneath the board, and it's got coating and everything over top of every bit of that. Comes up here to the switch, and the switch is getting power from the back of that transformer over here. That's all that does, cut a switch on, cuts that relay on. I got this wire here going to that switch there. Going to put more capacitance in on the when this goes into B bison, which pretty much going to be that all the time, because you're going to lift the Class C to ground, but then again you got 10 ohms pulling it to ground, so you do have some reference to ground through that too. So it's, I don't know, neither nor, but talk through on is perfectly fine. Turn the amplifier off. Talk through it on it's really good. I got it down to where it don't even move the needle. Talk through. Hello, 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 hello. That is a 5-watt second reverse. Don't even wiggle. Oh, 5-watt. So, hello, hello, hello. Don't even move it. It's really, really, really low. I went through about 20 caps, and it's come up to actually be, it's a 43 cap, but it's actually about 40.5 puff. And the rest of the caps in there was pretty 43 and above, and this one was low. And when I put this one in line with my dummy load here, a tuned piece of, it's actually 18-foot piece of coax. Even I tried a 12-foot piece, same thing. My dummy load, my little dummy load up there, it's 1.0.3, and this come up 1.0.4. So the talk through is really good on it. He's a stickler for that shit. But it tuned out really good. I think it's 100 here. It's built like a regular 2-pill. 150 there, 180 there, 120 here, 120 here. The tuning tube is probably set up on about 120 puff there. I think 150 is right along in here. And that's probably about 120 puff. I've moved that around, of course, tuning it. And reflect back from the antenna just keeps getting better. These are 1240s. These are they're 510s. This one's a 330 and that's a 240. I mean a 1240. 1240. All these 1240s, 1240. But there you go. You can't get no more transparent than that. These are 2-to-1 chokes. Not 1-to-1. I got an amplifier come in today. I don't know who built it, but I actually got 2 come in. I don't know who is building these things, but I don't know how they're coming up with what they're coming up with. Some of the values are way off. Way off. They're trying to use the old Toshiba cap tuning of what they use on 2290s, 1446s, 455s, 454s. 2290s, well, I think it already said 2290s, but everything but the one they're supposed to be running it for. So, I got to label this, put fans in it, I got to put lights in it. I think I'm going to go down with 2 strips here, and a actually black light, and maybe 1 strip right there. He wants to light this son of a bitch up. Maybe another strip here, I don't know. I'll have to do that next. I'm already shoving a whole lot of stuff in one little box compared to what I like. I like for it to be like this. I gotta put a few more things in it. It's right many parts. That's one for the driver. And then hook up power. So this one's gonna be for the driver. I gotta get all this in here. This is for this side. This is this side. All the diodes to ground. And I gotta run the wires. And should be done. I'm good sleeping. It's been a long day. I hate sitting waiting on somebody. But I think it's doing pretty good. I got to clear coat it too. That just threw me off right there. I sent him a picture of the other one. And, I mean, it's not his fault. It's not my fault. The other one of us done wrong. I sent him pictures of what I was going to do. He pretty much didn't say nothing about it, so it was pretty much go ahead on it. And I did what I thought was right. And it wasn't the way he wanted it. And we just had to work around it. That's all it is. But, it'll get done. It'll get done. Tied the wires up. They're not tied all the way out, tied up to about right here. But he's putting on a nice little truck. Actually, one of these new Jeep Commanders. So, yep, he's got super caps, the lithium batteries, the alternator, all the nice stuff to go on it. The Breedlove puck mount on his bed, and aluminum bed cover, thick. Some of this stuff's custom made. Setting it up on 35's gonna be really nice. I think it's a gray looking color, really pretty. Jeep trucks like the old Willis's and everything. The Willis truck was super slick, and they pretty much stayed with that design. Just a little bit different, but not much. Glad they got more power now than they used to have, but alright then, y'all have a good day. I'm gonna lay out some of this stuff, and we'll go from there. I gotta seal this down. Yeah. Ain't building up no heat nowhere, it's acting fine. I mean, you can change everything. I wish these was about an inch longer this way, and about an inch wider, about a half inch on each side. Enough room to run stuff, and a little bit more room in between here and your power bus. I've seen them put the power bus under here. I don't like doing that. I gotta put my 103 caps here. Yeah, I got a few more things to do. I say you get me a game plan down before tomorrow, and think about it. Alright then, later.